the Lord. This is what we're going to do right now. We're going to behold him. How do we do that? We're going to go through an exercise, but join your hearts to this. Sometimes when I pray, just like you, I lay my head down on my pillow at night, I begin to talk to my Father in the name of Yeshua. Talk to him in the morning. Sometimes I have to remember, though, who he is. And then it becomes something really amazing when I realize who I'm talking to was the one there at creation. Then he was there before the flood. Do you know that who you talk to in your prayer closet was there before the flood? Do you think about these things and realize his greatness? He was there at the flood and he protected Noah and his family. Same being that you and I talk to. He was there in the repopulation of the nations. And he was there at the Tower of Babel and brought judgment on them as they rose up against him. Same one that you and I talk to. Do you realize that? Do you realize who you're talking to? He's the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and was with them. He was with Joseph, and he was with him in the famine of Egypt. And then he did not forget his covenant for 4 centuries. The same God you and I talk to did not forget the covenant for 4 centuries. And he was with Moses. The God of the Exodus is the God that you talk to at night on your pillow and in your prayer closet in the morning. Same God. Behold him in this way. He is great. Same God. God of the Exodus, with them in the wilderness. God of the conquest as they came to the land of Canaan and took back the land. He was the God of the exiles, but he watched over them and preserved a people faithful to his covenant. He's the Father of Yeshua. He was with him his whole life. He was with him when he was dying on the cross. He was there at the resurrection. The one you talk to seen all this. And he is the power behind it all. And for 2,000 years, he watched over his people. And in the past 100 years, 1948, he began bringing people back. His people back into the land. And it says, the prophet says, that not only will God be known as the God that brought his people forth out of Egypt, but he will be known as the God, and throughout the whole earth, he'll be known as the God that regathered his people back. Greater things are even coming. It will be a greater event. He is the God that will establish the Messianic kingdom here on earth, and he is the God that will eradicate all of our enemies and his enemies and establish the new heavens and new earth, world without end. Amen. Behold your God. Behold your God. Amen. What an honor, Father, that we get to talk to you. We're just dust, but you talk to us. You are with us. You lower yourself and you humble yourself to be with us. And we just honor you and we behold all that you are. Never let us forget all of who you are and your power and your strength. We have our problems. We have our issues. We have our trials and temptations. Father, let us never forget to behold your greatness in the midst, and those things will seem like nothing. They will seem like nothing as we move on in this journey with you. In the name of Yeshua, we do pray and honor you. Amen.